So right now I'm playing against Mikey, my nephew.
Yes.
And this is the
Chance,
first
courtesy of
time I played
Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. Now here's Leonard.
You think you got this game?
Back to Parker.
You think I'm gonna go fast? So far, so
releases from the wing and drills it. Parker's got the first points up on the board here for the Spurs.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Oh, man, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. It's stolen by Curry. The feed now to Thompson. Here's Durant.
Come
It's going to be 2
on.
free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one thing I don't think Kevin Durant gets enough credit for is his mental toughness. He is rarely shaken or thrown off his game if things aren't going his way, and always remains focused on winning and doesn't let too much throw him off court.
And with Durant and his ability to stay focused on the court, Greg, you're just talking about this. A big example of that was last year when all the free agency speculation was floating around.
And that can wear on a player when all the media is talking about your future. Durant has done a great job of blocking out the media the last few seasons and just focusing on winning. I mean, his focus on the court is a big part of why he is so consistent game to game.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Warriors making the shot. They get it again. Parker outside. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Outside for Durant. Back to Curry. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Oh, attacking all the way. Curry taking it right to the painted area.
Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Parker kicks to Green. Now the feed to Aldridge. Count it. Good.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Ooh, this could be an early sign of an explosive game for him. You have to keep your eye on him if you're the defense.
Now here's Curry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Back to Parker. And he converts the layup. Parker's got his second bucket.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Danny Green.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Such a wide open look. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
I'm going to start
Parker passes to Aldridge. Gasol kicks to Aldridge. Parker against Curry. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Out to Parker. Second shot opportunity. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. And the Spurs organization, really the gold standard in the NBA. Greg, they just keep winning.
You have to be impressed with how they've acquired young star talent to kind of carry on that tradition. Usually when teams have their stars retire, they go through that rebuild phase. The Spurs only revamp and reload. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those games. And how about a little bit of ship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Oh, that was sweet, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher.
Here's Parker. The Warriors making the shot. Outside for Gasol. Passes it to Green. Takes a big bounce and goes in.
And what about the way Gasol sees the floor? So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
Over in the corner, Green. Thompson outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Parker with a clean look. No good on the three. Warriors leading by 6.
What? Point guard for point guard. All right, let's see who can
Outside
score the most points between me. Between Steph.
They kick it out to Green. Jacks up a 3. And no good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
What? Oh.
No, per circle.
It's stolen by Green. Inside. Curry gets the bucket.
Timeout.
Curry's got 9.
That's brothers. But everyone on this roster can shoot a 3. They can turn a 2-point lead into a 15-point lead in under a minute when they start letting it fly from outside.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. It's good.
And it begins. Last time I played him, last time I played my nephew, he had the Spurs, and he absolutely destroyed me.
Pachulia with the screen on Parker, and the jam by Stephen Curry.
Oh, just taking what the defense gives him. Curry's able to run the pick and roll in just such a variety of ways.
And the stats for the Warriors, 3-point shooting over the last few seasons, is just astounding.
Well, just look at the stats. As a team in 2016, they shot 41.6% from beyond the arc, by far the highest mark by a team for the season. Actually, is the second highest percentage all time in the NBA, trailing the 1997 Charlotte Hornets. Oddly enough, that Hornets team also featured a 3-point sniper, a Curry, Dale. Steph's father is one of the better ones.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Durant dishes to Curry. Takes the 3. A shot off that time.
Pops. And why he's one of the best in the game. You got to be able to drive and motivate and also give the confidence. And that's what's happened with Tony Parker. Remember when he first came on the scene, it was not a cakewalk for him. He had his struggles, and now we're talking about a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, what a body, yeah.
That's probably the best defense I played all game.
Well, not exactly a close game so far. But as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
Oh, yeah, good recognition, finding a number of weaknesses in the defense and then relentless in exploiting them.
Leonard and Aldridge, the 2 stars at the 3 and the 4. The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gasol at the center. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, LaMarcus Aldridge is going to be the next all-star big man in San Antonio, but he downplays any notion of him as a successor.
What was that? Did you see
He
it?
said
Look
no one is going to
Did
fill
you
his
see
shoes.
freaking-
There's no pressure, and I'm not trying to be him. Our games are different. I think a pretty good perspective, Kevin.
All he has to do is be himself, D.A. Thanks. Here's Gasol. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Knocked away.
Look at
By Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
I should have called timeout. Alright. You're going to give it to Aldridge. He's going to switch over to...
Aldridge a screen. Gasol setting the pick for Ginobili. The kick out to Aldridge. And here's Leonard from 3. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, going into the 2011 draft, the Spurs said it was a tough decision to trade away George Hill in exchange for the pick that became Kawhi Leonard. No remorse on that one now, though. Once again, the Spurs struck gold as Kawhi has developed into a true superstar.
Now here is Aldridge. And there's the call on Durant. It's stolen by Green.
Oh my God, dude.
He should have just handed it to me. Like.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's starting
and
to dance.
with Kawhi Leonard, who is high school Mr. California basketball. Interesting to look, Greg, at all the things he's done. Looking back and realize he was only lightly recruited coming out of high school.
Yeah, and he committed early to San Diego State and stuck with them once the bigger schools came calling. The ankles were an issue. I think that might have caused his draft stock to fall a bit in 2011. Only ended up going 15th in that draft, but in hindsight, probably the best player from that class.
Uh-oh.
Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 12. Leonard with no one around. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Spurs. Curry passes to Pachulia. And the wide open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For San Antonio, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Outside Leonard. And there's the pass to Parker. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Chris, there's such a difference between creating offense and transition against finding looks when things slow down. What are the keys to finding consistent offense in half-court sets?
Well, one of the keys is patience. I mean, you have to have patience. Move the ball side to side so that you can move a player laterally. It's harder to move laterally than it is north-south. And secondly, you have to attack the defense. Where there's one guy, attack him. Hopefully you will draw help. And then you pass. And the guy that you pass it to, he doesn't have to shoot. He can wait while the defense is retreating out to him and move the ball again. So ball movement is secondly. And then thirdly, I think it helps where you rebound. I think you know where the shots are coming from because you can anticipate. And so I think it's just patience and ball movement that helps in half-court sets.
Bring it down.
It's an excellent point. Sends it back.
You're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
That's crazy.
And into the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from GINOBILI.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Nice off-the-ball movement and action to free him up for a shot. He makes it on a regular basis. Outstanding work.
I thought Durant was trying.
Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now.
GINOBILI.
GINOBILI's in, so that
4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's Curry outside. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Here's GINOBILI, and it's Manu Ginobili with the finish.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Outside for Durant. On the wing, Thompson. Parker against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Pocket 6. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
I'm running away with the lead again.
Now in the game.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Now here's Livingston inside. No one Iguodala as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Aldridge dishes to Gasol. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good from long range. Leonard's got 9 points.
Well, he was off in the first, but he found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
Feeds it to Clark. On the wing, Iguodala. The three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Picks it out to GINOBILI. And it's San Antonio with another.
Coming out of the gates confident. He's been amazing this quarter, but plenty of game left to go.
Al Livingston, the dish to Verajak.
That was a kick ball, no kick ball.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Ian
Yay!
Clark. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Now here's Livingston. So a tie game.
Oh, shoot.
Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. It's been one outstanding game from GINOBILI.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
Slashing hard to the bucket in the first half, almost looking to draw contact. You love that kind of fearless play.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Ian Clark out there with Livingston. Then there's West. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. Livingston kicks it to West. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. West has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. San Antonio trailing here.
I can't lie, it still baffles me the year the Warriors had last season. Just outstanding basketball from them on all fronts. Nobody thought that the 96 Bulls win record was in jeopardy at the start of the season. By the end of the year, the Warriors were able to top it with an incredible 73 wins. I never thought I'd see that mark broken.
And here's Iguodala outside. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the call will be. Now here's Mills, guarded by Kerr. Back to Mills. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Very slow start so far this half. They're only 1 for 4 so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Dishes it to Lee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Stephen Curry. And modern NBA defenses have changed pretty dramatically since the league stopped enforcing man-to-man as the only strategy. What do you see from that change?
I see from that change guys kind of losing their skill one-on-one, having to score because they aren't used to playing against true defenses. I think sometimes it's a cop-out for the defense. I think the NBA is a different league. I think the NBA are the best players in the world, and therefore you should be able to guard your man one-on-one. I think that rule may have been put in place so that coaches can hide defenders on their team that can't play defense, but yet still keep them as an integral part of the team on offense on the other end. So I'm definitely not a big fan of it, but hey, it's a rule, and if I were a coach, I'd definitely use it if I saw fit. But it's just so hard to rebound on defense, so easy for the offense to rebound because you can't see. You have to communicate that much more, but hey, if you're playing against a team that is shooting the lights out and you want to stop penetration sometime, that may be the way to go, but not a big fan of the zone.
I like that.
Now, very rarely can a player put up the impressive 50, 40, 90 line. Those numbers meaning shoot 50% from the field, 40% from deep, and 90% from the free throw line. And there's less than 12 players that accomplished that in the history of the league, and Steph joined that list last season. He joins elite company with guys like Durant and Bird.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know about the championships that the Spurs have won, but it's their culture that is admired around the league. Coach Popovich said, I've been fortunate with the guys I've had come through here. My job is pretty easy when people have that character. You don't have to convince them to get over themselves or to feel responsible to each other. It makes it easier to have a team that enjoys playing together.
You already saw.
All right, DA, but I want GINOBILI. Being modest certainly is Coach Pop. He chose the players who fit, certainly.
Oh, and that's the thing about Steph. Fearless on the floor, but also plays under control.
Spurs trail by 9. And Chris with Curry in the 50-40-90 club. He joined that group and set his own club. At the same time, he was the only one to do all of that while averaging 30 points a game.
I mean, are you kidding me? And just think about how difficult that is to accomplish. The more you shoot, the lower your percentages tend to get from deep on the floor. I think Steph will be alone in the 50, 40, 90, and 30 club for a long time.
Now here's Curry.
That's a foul.
3 points in the game.
Ow.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Thompson against Green. Lets it fly. And that one comes up a bit short.
that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time around.
What was that, David Lee?
Curry against Parker. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 13 points for Draymond Green.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good, Leonard.
Just a great playmaking sequence by Parker there, coming away with the assist.
You gotta kind of be strategic.
Picked by Pachulia. Up off the screen. And Curry, here we go.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Oh, yeah, incredible teamwork there. A play you perfect only by practicing it until you're blue in the face.
What was that, Green?
On the wing, Thompson.
Right back at you.
Shoots.
Right back at you.
And another
Right
basket
back at
for
you.
Golden State.
Oh, the highest shot release, quick trigger, Thompson. Able to drain that one with the hand in his face.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left to play in the third. There's Green with the three.
Nope. Look at he flopped.
It's rebounded
He
by
flopped.
West. Warriors leading by 9. Down low, Clark. He with the block. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Oh my God.
Iguodala outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Livingston.
It's over.
6
It
points
is
for Andre
over.
Iguodala.
Good playing with you, Mike.
And squaring up is Iguodala. Nice follow on the release.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Try it again.
From deep, Green. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. "15 seconds left here in the third quarter. West outside, takes the
David for 3.
San Antonio with the
I know he's
rebound.
not a shooter, but
Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
I'll make this shit.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Up in New Hampshire, they want to know what your favorite moment was as an NBA player. A question I'm also curious to know about.
Wow. My favorite moment as an NBA player, very honestly, I would say would be the day of being drafted. I mean, you know, after then you have so many great moments, so many players that you play with, that you love to play with. It's hard to separate anything without disrespecting another moment. So I just really feel that the greatest moment of my career was stepping on that stage in Detroit at the Palace in my hometown. With my finger up and just knowing that I made it, you know, for all of us. The goal is to make it. It's not about to be a Hall of Famer. It's not about to be an All-Star. It's not about to win a championship, even though those are dreams. But you can't do it until, you know, you make it. And so for me, putting that suit on, seeing my father shed tears, you know, seeing my mother's eyes and the twinkle she had in her eyes, seeing my brothers and 3 brothers and my sister, how happy they were, you know, that definitely was the moment because it was a family moment and it was for Detroit, and so it was special.
Well said. Manu is at the 2 with Leonard playing the 3.
You gotta pay me, though.
Out there with
I'm gonna be giving you that extra
and it's
pass.
Parker in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Iguodala with the steal.
That's an easy layup.
And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. Here's Clark, rejected by Ginobili. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard's got the ball.
I blocked it. I think I blocked it, though.
Free throw here in the second half.
Shooting for San Antonio. The free throw drops for Leonard.
And the continuity for the Spurs, really, it's pretty amazing. I mean, that trio of Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan, the most successful trio in the history of the NBA.
Here's Curry with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard on the wing. Lee dishes to Ginobili. Green with the rebound.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Oh, listen, product of
and
good
one.
patience.
And one!
You know, huge height advantage
Go!
there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact.
And one!
Outside
Oh
Curry.
my God.
Fires the three. Drains the
He got hurt.
Curry's got 31 points. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you can tell by the look on his face, boy, he is going through a lot of pain.
Oh, man, out of all the times, out of all the games this one, yeah, you have to feel for the guy. Giving a great effort. Terrible to see that happen.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Steph Curry.
I guess he's not too far.
Livingston with it. He's against Parker. Pachulia. That one rolling around and rims out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lee left side. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. To the paint. Here's Parker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I got the last block so
happy
far,
at
Mike.
least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
It's tipped. Durant the pass to Green. Pachulia with a clean look. Livingston kicks to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Green dishes to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. Durant just inside the line. Thompson passes to Green.
All right, let's hold ball.
Livingston with it. Leonard picks him up.
The clock a little bit. Let's
Back
play
to
smart.
Green.
Let's play smart.
Livingston kicks to Thompson.
Why is he guarding?
Goes back up. He dishes it to Pachulia. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jacks up a three. Gasol with the rebound.
Give me that ball.
Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
What are you doing?
To Ginobili. Pass to Lee. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 6 points for David Lee.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Well, defenses are going to have to step up. Each team right now appears to be super comfortable on offense right now. They're both knocking down good shots.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Spurs trail by 10. Ginobili, that's for 2. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside Durant, looking to end the drive. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
They're taking any look they can get from there and just making it rain from the perimeter right now.
Parker dishes to Gasol.
Tired.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. Here's Parker. A 3 off the inbound.
That's just length and wingspan. I mean, Livingston able to succeed defensively despite his lack of strip.
David Lee comes up with the rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And there's no doubt about this
Oh
one.
my
Playing
God,
with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, he was obviously feeling it at the offensive end tonight. It was his energy, his efficiency, that put them over the hump in this game.
Yeah, I thought I was going to.
Now, you got to love what Sean Livingston gives you as a point guard. He comes in, continues to run the offense, and setting up his teammates. He has a great back-to-the-basket game to get his points on the block.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And with Livingston, he's absolutely deadly when posting up another point guard.
Well, he doesn't take a lot of threes like his comrades, but he does feast when he brings the defender to the post.
Look, he's like crying.
For a point guard, well, that just helps him get his shot off on those smooth turnarounds. It also helps him on the defensive end, as he's quick enough to stick with any position 1 through 3, but can use his length to disrupt passes.
And it's good, 2 points.
I bet you
and the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
No, that's the nail in the coffin. Call for the game.
Here's Parker, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
I got the last block too.
That's fine.
Now I gotta get the last dunk.
Here's GINOBILI. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Gasol. Fires the three.
Oh!
And the ball is good.
How is that even possible?
Get wrecked.
Of his career, he has really developed.
I should have been shooting with him all along.
And here is Durant. Leonard with the steal.
You missed.
So I see the Warriors taking the game here.
Good game, Mike.
They came in here
As
and
always,
took care of business
let us know how
they
you were
were the home team.
And yeah, see you in the next
2K
video.
Sports post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson. Stephen Curry. Clearly his outburst set the tone for the rest of the evening.
What more can you